Hey y'all, we're going to be playing my journey planner and we're going to be doing the next week in August. So we are actually filming this a little later than I would like, but I didn't have a choice. So I was going to film Thursday and then I don't remember what happened. Maybe I was just really tired this night, and after doing all my other stuff I just didn't have time. And then this night I was going to film, but then my husband wanted to do a trip this weekend, so I had to go pack Friday night instead. So that's what I did instead of that. And then so I'm just going to adjust you just a little bit. There we go. And then I was like, okay, that's fine. So we're doing this Sunday night and we are using this kit. It is my cousin kit from Hubman and Chubgirl that I got for the month of August, and it is safari theme, and I think it's just so perfect because my classroom is safari themed. So this is what we're using this week and I cannot wait to lay it down. Okay. We are going to use the date dots and the headers right here. So I'm so excited. Did the other ones look like this? Do they have the little animals on them? They do. Okay. I am so excited about this next week. So we had our first week of school. My first week, Madison's first week. It was awesome. It was wonderful. Madison said she had a great week, which I am so thankful for. I did this wrong already. This is for this day. This moves. Hopefully it'll come off easy-ish. It was easy-ish. Hopefully I can get it to stick down. That's the real problem. Okay. But anyway, so I can use glue if I need to on that one. We had a great week. I am just so in love with my group. But after last year, yeah, anything was better. Like I've told you many times, overall, like last year, individually, the kids were great and I loved them. But as a whole, there's just too many. There's too many things that need to be done to help the kids be successful. And it was just overwhelming. Like I was overwhelmed. We were all overwhelmed. We were significantly overwhelmed. And it was just too much. And yeah, so that is what we spent the year with last year. And this year I am just so in love with the group of kids I have. I just adore them. I absolutely and positively adore them. So yeah. You know what? I am going to use this washi. I might just use one of these headers. Let me look at this. Actually, no, I think I'm going to use him because he is just too cute. I didn't zoom you in. I'm so sorry about that. I did unplug. I had something charging and I did unplug it because I didn't want y'all to have to hear that. It gets kind of annoying. So that's kind of one of the main reasons I wanted to unplug it, was it gets kind of annoying. So yeah. But we are just going to get this filmed. Okay. I am going to, yeah, I'm definitely using that. Oh, I'm going to have to glue this down again. I love this week. It's going to be such a cute spread. I'm just in love with this week. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that sticks better. I got confused when instead of going down like normal kids do, they went across. But if I had done so many of their kids, I should have been used to that. Yeah, okay. There's that. I just love this. This is going to be so cute. Okay, what else can I tell you about last week? We had the first week of school, the first day of school. We also started the after school program. And that was crazy. You cannot see what I'm doing. The way that they have us doing lunch was insane, but I think they finally fixed it. I think we figured out a way to like fix all that, and our kids are going to lose 2 minutes of recess, but we will just have to adjust. And yeah. Thankfully this year I won't be late to recess. That's the only problem. We go straight from specials to recess. And last year I was late almost every day because it was right after, it was in the middle of a block. So there were some days that I was significantly late because I was in the middle of teaching, and even though I told them, hey, we gotta get cleaned up and we gotta go, even though I set an alarm, there were still some days that just, you gotta finish like that thought or that activity before you can move on. And yeah, so okay, that is this week all laid out. Let's do the bottom washi. Okay. Now with this, I don't quite go all the way to the edges, so I'm just going to put it a little bit. Ooh, no. And I pulled out my planner. That's okay. Oh my gosh, this is not going straight. Okay, that is that. Okay, and then we're gonna do this side. Okay. Given, I could just use the washi that came with this kit, but well, why make it easy on myself? Eventually when I need to use this washi anyways, so. Okay, that's the washi. Let's get the top bar over here done. And like I said, I did want to use this Adventure Time. I think it's the first one I have to go down. Yeah, okay, and then I am gonna put this guy over here just to have something, because I like that balance. Plus Sunday never gets really full anyways, so I got a little balance over here with a box and then over here with a box, so we're good. Okay, and then I am going to do a to-do header. Come on, this is not going down straight. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to draw in my box down here. There it is. Sorry about my squeaky chair. We just have to deal with it though, y'all. It'll be fine. I also rolled out our supplies differently this year, and I think I'm just going to have to, still going to have to adjust it next year, which is totally fine. It's doable. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll be okay with 4. I don't plan on filming too many extra other than the 3 that I have always every week. So you'll see. My goal this year for my teacher is to film every single week and get... The past 2 years I've missed a couple weeks, but I'm hoping this year I can film every single week. Now that I have an actual camera, I think it'll be a lot easier to do that. Oops, I'm gonna pull you out. Last year it was just hard. Filming on my phone, and there would be days that I like ran out of storage, and then I had to like try and figure out what I was gonna do, and so yeah. Hopefully that will not be the case this year. Hopefully it'll just be smooth sailing, and yeah, so we will see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. Already came off, so we're just gonna use this one. I hate that I pulled off like in the middle of a sheet, but it'll be okay. Let's do this. Okay, this is for film, edit, and upload, and these are from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I will put in a work header. I think I'm gonna go blue, so we have every color in the sidebar. Okay, there is that. And then going on to, I'm going to draw in when I work. So 7:30 every single day, and then to, I'm just going to put 6, because right now with things the way they are, it's been pretty much 6 o'clock every day. Okay, we have a full week, our first full week of the school year. So this will be interesting, and I'm interested to see how our after school program is going to work, because I'm doing something different this year. So instead of doing the technology class like I've done in the past, well, I just did that last year. But instead of doing the technology class like I did last year, I will be doing like a cosmetology type class. So we'll be doing nails on every Monday. On Tuesday, we will be doing hair. And on Wednesday, it's going to be a business class where we're building a business from the ground up. And yeah, I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting. So that is the plan here. That's what we're doing. And then, so I have work every single day. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into, sorry, I had a ditch. Monday. I already have my plan, my Hope and Itchy weeks ready to go. So I'm just, honestly, I don't have very much this week. So this will be interesting. Or map testing it, so I need to mark that. I think I'm just going to use one of these boxes. So, map. And I scheduled her for 8 a.m. So, I probably need to tell her that she doesn't need to get there right at 8. Okay. So there is that. That laid down a little crooked. It's going to bother me, but it's going to be okay. Okay, so I got map testing. And of course, Madison has swim class. So I am going to mark that in. Coffee Monster's Co. Little Guy. I'm going to do brown. So we have swim. Okay. So we have swim class. And then we have cheer. I have that on the green. So I have cheer. Oh, I didn't put my bills in. I need to pay my husband's bills too. We did do our, oh my God, what is that called? We did do another deposit on our cruise, so that's exciting. We only have one more payment on that, and then we just have to pay for like the excursions and any extra stuff. Okay, so I have those two down. Sorry. That's it for Monday. And okay, I have a bill. Let me get my bills in real quick while I'm thinking about it. Bill on the 18th. 20th? Do I have a bill on the 20th? For some reason I'm thinking yes. Hang on. Alright, bill on the 20th. And the 22nd. And the 23rd. Okay. So I have every single day. And the 22nd. Alright, and I said the 23rd? Yeah, car. Okay. And the 23rd. Okay, so I have all my bills in. So this one is our warranty. And I don't even know if it's coming out anymore. I need to double check that. Okay, and then I have trash day this day. So I have my little Coffee Monsters Co. trash icon. And I always just put this in without a box, just because it doesn't need one. It's just trash day. So it's actually trash / recycle. Okay. So, oh, you didn't see that. I'm so sorry. So there is my bill in my trash / recycle. So there's that. Okay, and then the only other thing that we have this day is Madison has gymnastics.
Taking this out to the trash.
Okay, so I need to put gymnastics down for her. I think I'm going to use this dark green because I didn't use it on any of these days. So I think this dark green will be perfect. So I'm going to put gymnastics. Okay. Gymnastics. I know what time it is, so I don't need to put it at the exact time because this is totally off. She actually has gymnastics at 4:30, but it's in my, I like to do checklists during the school day, so I don't want to put that there. I am also doing math this day, but I'm doing it in the afternoon this time, so I need to make sure I mark that. Let's do the tan. So I'm going to do one class this day, one class the other day. So I have both my classes ready to go. I cannot get this. There you go. Okay. So we have this one at 2, I believe is when I signed up for this. I think I just lied to you. I think I signed up for it at 12:30, and I think I just laid that down. Yep, I did. Okay, so I'm going to need to write this down. I believe it was at 12:30 that I signed up for it. So I'm just putting that time on there just because I don't want to get confused. Okay, so then this day, we just have a PLC meeting, and we are doing a PLC meeting. I'm going to use one of these again. I like these little boxes for this. Okay, PLC. We're just going to talk about data and our testing and all that. So, okay, so this is PLC. Our PLC time is going to be at 12. Okay. So there is that. And I think that's it for the first half. And then, honestly, I think the only thing I have left is cheer. So we have cheer again. And I have this light blue left. So I'm going to do cheer. Okay. And that is pretty much our week. Okay. I think that's it. Oh, you know what? I need to write these bills in real quick. Okay, so the 20th is no, this one's stream. So hang on. Stream, right? This is car. This is Netflix and Audible. No, that's the 24th. So what's the 20th? Loan and Disney Plus. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I have nothing planned for the weekend. Let's zoom you out. Let's get my strips in, but first let me clean up a little bit so it's not so chaotic around me right now. I am going to do my highlights for the week like I do every single week. Okay, right here I'm using Tombow 977. I thought it went pretty well with this. It's a little bit darker than I was thinking, but I think it'll be okay. So, in case you're new here, Monday through Friday, I do 4, so I can mark every single one of my social medias. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I only do 3 because I don't mark my teacher Instagram. I just don't post on the weekend for that. I consider that part of like work, and I try my hardest not to work on the weekends. Sometimes we have to, like today, because of all that, I had to. But that is this week, all ready to go. I'm so excited. I hope the second week is just as good as it was the first week, and I think it will be. I think it'll just keep getting better and better from here because, yeah, they're understanding the routines and procedures a bit better. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.